Welcome, this is James Dewar, your host of the San Antonio Entertainment Show, and we have a very special guest today from the YMCA of Greater San Antonio, the DR Seams family at Tri-Point.
Yes,
right?
at Tri-Point.
And is Javier Udias.
That's right.
All right, I got that name right. Javier, thank you so much for being here. I've always been a fan of the Y, and it's just such a great value, and it's such there are so many things going on at the YMCA, and we want to try to let the listeners know about that.
Sure.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about your background first.
Sure. Okay, so name's Javier Urias. I've been with the YMCA for 18 years. January will be 19 years.
Wow. That's
long time. Started out as a part-time after-school counselor. Would help kids, with homework and help them with, play games and have fun, feed them snack and stuff. And then little by little in my career, I started to do sports and then camp during the summer, and turned into a full-time opportunity for me. And one day my executive pulled me in his office, and he was like, "Hey, do you know how to swim?" I was like, "Yeah, I know how to swim." And he was like, "Great, you're going to be an aquatic director." So became an aquatic director, and from there traveled to Indianapolis for a while. Was out in Indianapolis for a couple of years, and then New Hampshire. Got married, moved back to Texas. Was in Corpus, out at YMCA Coastal Bend, then Waco, and then now here. So wow. Yeah, I've been able to travel and just have fun and make a great career out of this.
Well, you've pretty much told us everything about the Y, everything the Y does, but we're going to go back over that in a little bit.
Sure.
So again, we have Javier. He's executive director at the YMCA over at Tri-Point.
Right.
And it's nice of you to be here and let us know, let the listeners of San Antonio know about the YMCA. But how long has the Y been in San Antonio?
In San Antonio, they've been here for over 143 years.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Yes.
I mean, that was, I thought, 50 years, but...
The Y actually started in 1844 in London, England.
Okay.
By a gentleman named George, oh my goodness, I forget his name. George Williams, sorry. And
your salaries can get demoted.
Yeah, right.
You're going to get doctors.
George Williams. And so he started this program. There was a lot of young men that were coming in from out of the farms, coming into cities, and for the first time they were away from home. And so he wanted to create a place for these young men to come and be with each other and be in service with each other, study the scripture, and be away from sometimes the influence that the city life may have. And so Thomas Sullivan was a sailor out of Boston. And he actually went over, saw what was going on, and brought the program to America. And from there, people started finding out about what this organization was doing. Hey, this was during the industrial period, so a lot of cities were facing the same problems with young people coming in off the farms and then now being in a city. And so he and started to spread from there. Here in San Antonio, like I said, 143 years ago, there was a lot of trade going on. And so in San Antonio, the association wanted to have something for young men who were, cowboys essentially, coming in, doing trading and stuff like that, and having a safe kind of environment for them to hang out. So that's kind of how we got our start here.
I would have never known that about the Y.
It's awesome.
It is an awesome history. and you're really fundamentally, you're doing the same thing today.
So yeah, we offer a safe place for our students, our families to come, get healthy, be with each other, be with others who are probably in the same walk health-wise.
Right.
And so we want to provide that opportunity for families and seniors.
Right.
A lot of
I like what I've been reading about seniors in the Y, in the YMCA. It's so important to when you get older to have that physical fitness, to have the little bit of weightlifting for your bone strength, to have your agility, to have your balance. Is so critical to prevent having falls.
Oh, that's right. And our seniors, not only that, the physical aspect, but just being in community with each other. They're mentally being able to be with each other. We take them on field trips. We have a great staff team. They've taken them to Shiner before.
I want to sign for that
Texas.
trip. I'm an Aggie. I'm a Texas A&M, so I'm going to Shiner.
Yeah, they'll take off and go to different festivals and stuff, and just the camaraderie that they build. They do potlucks every month with each other, and so that's that's so important for the soul, I believe, for our seniors to be able to continue being with friends. I mean, their families are off doing their own thing, and now they have each other, and they're with us at the Y doing it.
Well, in addition to seniors, you talked about school children. Who else does the Y serve?
Sure. I mean, for our school age kids, we serve them. We serve teens. We are really proud to announce that soon we will be a safe place here in San Antonio.
Wow.
So any teens that are facing any struggles, or it could be home issues, or maybe they're running away or something, they can come to the Y, and we're going to be able to get them the help that they need. So we're real happy about
that's
that.
That's incredible.
That's our mission.
The Y has such a high visibility, and I know that word's going to spread to the community, especially when you're taking kids in at such a young age.
Right.
That is really a great service to the community.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
really appreciate that.
Helping our teens, helping our families, our seniors. I mean, we're here for all.
So why is it different from just going to a gym membership?
Sure. I mean, we're a gym. We do operate absolutely like a gym. There are things that we do, but I think what makes us different is that, we scholarship our families. If they can't afford to pay the membership rate, we don't let that hold them back. We want them to come, and we'll figure it out. We'll discount their rate. We'll see what we can do to get them in our programs. So not only do we discount our membership rates or scholarship them, we also do it for sports programs or swim lessons. I mean, swim lessons, that's near and dear to my heart as a former aquatic director who knows how to swim. That's still one of the leading causes of death for our young kids.
There's no reason for kids not to know how to swim.
So we have some great facilities, and we want those families to come visit us, and we scholarship them. We don't let that money hold them back. We do it for camp. A friend of mine was telling me there's 40% of our kids are on some type of scholarship.
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's a big commitment to the community to continue that. And of course, I grew up in the Y, all the swimming programs, right, all the way to getting lifeguard. And then obviously after that, I've joined the Y in Corpus and in Houston and in San Antonio. Everywhere I've been, I've been a member of a Y.
That's awesome.
So it's a really great facility. And what do you think the main experiences that the community is going to see in the Y?
Well, I mentioned the families that we serve. We definitely serve families and kids and all that. But another group that we serve are these young adults that may be in their first job, and getting that experience for them is huge. I think what people are going to see when they come to our Y, they're going to see young professionals. They're going to see people that have been on the job for years, or veterans. They're going to see people that this might be their first job. Right. And so they're going to see a community that really reflects the city they live in.
Yeah. And I've experienced that through my experience at the Y, that you get to meet a lot of people in a very relaxed environment. It's not like a very stressful. It's relaxed. I mean, everybody's friends, and everybody wants to do their workout, but they want to be friendly. I mean, it's just very obvious with
that's
the Y.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. We want to have that atmosphere for our members. We want them to feel comfortable when they come to our facilities and know that it's us. It's people in this community that's here to serve.
Well, speaking of the community, there's different gaps in the community, health-wise and whatever. Can you address that? How you address gaps in the community?
Sure. Some of the problems that we face in San Antonio, I think I was reading a report that it was, we're twice the national average for type 2 diabetes. Right. And that's huge. That's to me, that's, it definitely affects. I have family members, I have friends that are affected by that. And so the Y is a place where we offer, in some cases, free programs for people who are facing those issues to come, and we can help them change their lifestyle. We have a staff, he's got an incredible story, but he was dealing with issues with drugs and alcohol, turned his life around, and then became a staff for the Y. So, I mean, we try to help people where they're at. We meet them where they're at, where we can see where we can help them, and we put them in a position to overcome some of those obstacles in their life.
And we have a few minutes left in the program. Tell us about activities going on, like the public's invited to?
Yeah, so this month is the trunk or treat that we have at the end of the month. Okay. If people are interested, they can go to the website. Each location has a different date, but it's usually like around the 25th, 26th.
And tell people about your website. I mean, your location and how to contact you.
Sure, so they can go to the YMCA of Greater San Antonio, or YMCASATX.org, and there they can find all of our locations. They can click on our location. It's at DR Sims, and from there they can look at our hours. They can find times that we're open, child watch hours. Also, activities are going on. So our trunk or treat is about to happen on the 25th. And so,
what is the trunk or treat?
Yeah, so people, say, how does that fit with the mission and stuff? Well, we have people that volunteer, community members, volunteers, organizations of volunteers. They decorate a trunk, and our members have been donating candy this week or this month.
Oh, okay.
And so on that day, kids can come out in our parking lot, and each trunk will be decorated, and there'll be people in costume, and we'll give them candy. It's cool because not everybody lives in a safe neighborhood, or maybe a neighborhood that's welcoming to kids or whatever. They can come to the Y and still experience Halloween.
I have to tell you, I did not know about that. This is an excellent resource for the families out there. And what else is going on at the Y?
Sure. I mean, every month we always have swim lessons at different facilities. We always have sports going on year round, so people can always sign up for that. This month we're doing Pay the Day, where whatever day you come in, that's the joining fee day. So today's the 17th or the 18th, or the 18th or the 19th. Right. That's what their joining fee will be. So it's a great opportunity to save on the joining fee, become a member, be a part of this great organization.
Okay. So if you go in on the 2nd of the month,
you could have paid $2.
Oh well. Yeah. Okay. That's a secret. So
yeah. So we do those promotions every once in a while, but this is a good one because you really save a lot on the joining fee.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That's cool. So you only hear that on the San Antonio Entertainment Show.
Right.
I'll tell you that. So and then if you need to review all this information Javier has given you about the YMCA, just go to our website, sanantonioentertainmentshow.com, sanantonioentertainmentshow.com, and you can rerun his video that we're going to have on there. And also we'll have it on Facebook and YouTube and all that. So we got about 20 seconds left. What else can you tell the public?
Well, I just want the public to know that the YMCA serves the community that we're in. And we are more than a gym. If you are a member, you're part of something really special here in San Antonio that provides people opportunities to learn, to grow, to be healthy.
So we're family.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Javier. Appreciate it.